NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Elijah Wan. He takes it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From downtown. Right wing. For the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Tucker. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Shoots the three. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Down low. Oh, come on. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
No good on the wing three. Pass to Tucker. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Daniels. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And out of bounds. As the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Substitution in the court.
Celtics trail by 4. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Daniels. The tray. Wilson grabs the board. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes it inside. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for.
Shooting for Boston. Number 11. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson right side. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now Murray. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 7. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Kuminga. He can't get that one. And it's Boston the other way. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Queen. Daniels with it. From deep three-point range, Olajuwon with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pelicans leading by 5. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Melton. There's Kuminga. That's tipped. Pass to Olajuwon. Over to the wing. Here's Phillips. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
New Orleans in the lead.
Boston foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Daniels. Wilson with the block. Six to shoot.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And he dunks it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.106 left in the first half. 5 on the clock. No good on that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Daniels. Here's Queen. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Daniels. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pelicans leading by 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down.
24.
The game is fully in their control.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics trailed by 10. Plenty of space. That shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And finished off by Kuminga.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans leading by 10. And stolen by Elijah Wan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
And the serious dunk to finish it off. There's the 3. Here's Elijah Wan. And it's Elijah Wan with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Out to the wing. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Durham. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Back to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And a missed layup. Celtics trailed by 11. Picked away. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So here is New Orleans. On the wing, Holiday. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers and they found a temporary edge, but now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Celtics trailed by 13. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Wilson. It's deflected. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
They set the pick. Olajuwon on the wing. Clock at 6.
Third team foul. Celtics substitution. Kevin Love.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries again. Shot's good by Wilson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pelicans leading by 13. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Holiday. And Boston with the rebound. Shot from the wing. That shot off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Murray. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top, up by 15. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New Orleans leading by 15. And here's Daniels. Quick shot there, and it's off target. That's tipped. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. They get the rebound. A 3-ball. Cans it from downtown.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pelicans leading by 14. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Boston. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Olajuwon. It's tipped. Now here's Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
So he gets them both. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And they get it. Rebound by Murray.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Celtics trail by 21. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Outside for Murray. Three-pointer, Daniels. Olajuwon with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
New Orleans moving it around. Shot's good by Duren.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Can they get it? Boston, no good that time either. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But it's bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Personal foul. Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 27. 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Celtics with possession here. Howard with it. It's deflected. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
For the Celtics, number 11.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And the Pelicans with the possession. And Duren slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
In the corner, Daniels. Offline with his 3.